Part 2 of Unto Messiah the Prince. In Part 1, I ended with the following two sentences. Question: Is the 1969 decision by Israel and the following 49 years, which takes us to this year 2018, an indication that we may soon experience what Daniel referred to as unto the Messiah? Many Christians might understand this as what is referred to as the rapture of the church. The term rapture is used by some to describe events spoken of in 1 Thessalonians chapter 4, verses 16 and 17. For the Lord himself shall descend from heaven with a shout, with the voice of the archangel, and with the trump of God, and the dead in Christ shall rise first. Then we, which are alive and remain, shall be caught up together with them in the clouds, to meet the Lord in the air, and so shall we ever be with the Lord. One last point. In 1535, the Emperor of the Ottoman Empire also issued a decree to rebuild sections of Jerusalem. Obviously, Jesus did not return 49 years later, but something else, I believe of great importance, did happen. Following the Emperor's decree, it was 434 years or 62 weeks from 1535 AD to 1969 when Israel made its decision to restore the Jewish quarter. Is this just a coincidence, or is it evidence that this present 49-year span is the fulfillment of the 7-week prophecy unto the Messiah? Amazing to see these two separate periods of time, found in Daniel 9, verse 25, come together as they did before Christ's first coming. But doesn't verse 24 say the entire prophecy would have 70 weeks? Good question. Yes, there is a 70th week, which comes sometime after the completion of the 69 weeks. Many theologians teach that the 70th week period is described within the book of Revelation, which ends with the literal return of Christ. If what I have just said has your attention, I recommend you read the last book in the Bible, the book of Revelation. And, if it gets your attention, I recommend you read the book of Matthew. Now, I think it is time to do what Jesus said, in Luke chapter 21, when these things begin to come to pass, then look up, and lift up your heads. For your redemption draws near. Matthew chapter 11. Verse 28, Come unto me, all ye that labor and are heavy laden, and I will give you rest. This concludes today's lesson. Thank you for listening.